Hi guys, my blush fam. Happy Friday. Has it been a long week for everybody? Because I feel like it's been a really long week for me. So we are gonna start doing something really fun on Fridays called 5-Tip Fridays. And we're essentially gonna be talking about like a topic, and then a coach will walk you through kind of like 5 tips on that topic. So this week is if you're feeling stuck, which I feel like this year a lot of people have been, myself included, have been feeling kind of in this like awkward limbo period, feeling like stagnant or stuck because we're doing the same routine every day. So I wrote down my personal like 5 tips that I would recommend and that I'm like preaching to myself, that help me feel unstuck whenever I'm kind of feeling like in a funk. So I'm gonna make this short and sweet. The first one is go back to your values. So our values are really, really, really important to us, obviously. And I think that we should all let those be a guide for us, because when our behaviors and our actions are in line with our values, then we just feel validated as a person and we feel like we're showing up as our authentic self. So those are really important. Blush actually has a great resource. We have a value activity which kind of walks you through your different values in relationships, self, work, family, and spirituality. So that's an amazing resource. It walks you through values and then kind of has like a reflective prompt that you can journal through. So I love it. It's amazing. Definitely check that out. Tip number 2 is to read. I am not a big reader, I'm going to be honest with you. And it's it takes me a lot to really get committed to a book. But I made a commitment to myself this week to read. I'm rereading Untamed by Glennon Doyle, and I just am like, oh my gosh, so inspired. And as I'm reading, I'm writing, and I'm like conceptualizing these ideas in a new way. And so like learn new words, conceptualize new ideas. Self-development books are my absolute favorite. So, you know, to name a few: Untamed by Glennon Doyle, You're a Badass by Jen Sincero, Conquering Your Quarter-Life Crisis by our founder, Callie Rogers, Girl Wash Your Face and Girl Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis, The Gifts of Imperfection by Brene Brown, and then I just got a new one. It's The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. I haven't read those last 2, but they're on my list. So yeah, just get to reading. See if anything sparks anything up in you, inspires you to think of something else. I love to learn new words, and then like use them in all of my sentences the next week. So that's a really good one for me. Number 3 is connect with new people. I know that this one's like, you're probably rolling your eyes as you're hearing this, because it's like, hello, it's COVID. We can't really connect. But I have found ways to connect and meet new people, whether that's Instagram. I literally have been messaging people and be like, hey, do you want to be my friend? Like, which might seem weird to some people, but I think I'm such an extroverted person. I like need people. I need to socialize. I need to connect. I need to be, you know, involved with people in order to be sane. And so I've, you know, connect with old friends, connect with new friends, Facebook groups. My husband and I are going through IVF, and I found an amazing Facebook group that supports that. And so I've been able to connect with so many people based on like what I'm going through and specific seasons of life that we're in. So, you know, check that out. See if any of the people in your social circle have anybody that you might connect with. If you're, you know, one of the people who unfortunately lost your job through this season, networking can be a really exciting thing. Just connecting with other people in the field and picking their brain. Why do you like what you do? Tell me more about your journey to get there. All of these just fascinating, amazing questions to just let you connect with new people. I think we're all kind of like longing for that. I know I am. Number 4 is learn something new or practice mastery in something that you already know. I like love learning. So whether that's learning, my mom's learning Spanish right now. She does a little course every single day. Learning croquet, I don't know, literally anything, guitar, knitting, whatever that looks like for you, whatever you think, if you've thought sometime in your life, like, oh, that would be really cool if I like learned that one day, like now is the time, okay? Like you have the time, let's do this, let's learn. And then practicing mastery, if you have something that you're super talented in or really interested in, like let that be a guide for you, okay? Like dive right in, let's practice mastery. It's kind of like putting energy into things that you know are gonna bring you joy and like be something fresh and new in your life. And then the last one, tip number 5 to round out our 5-tip Friday. I should only have done one hand because it's not 10, but you get it. Do something life-giving. I've said that to a couple people. They're like, okay, what does that mean? Anything life-giving, literally think of it of like bringing you life, right? Like I took a trip to California a couple weekends ago and I just was like sitting in the sunshine on the beach with my friends and I just was like, oh my gosh, I feel like this is giving me life. I literally wrote down a list this past week of everything that I could think of that gives me life. I think you have to kind of like think about it because it doesn't just like roll off the tongue. But like walking, being out in nature, learning something new, connecting with people, yoga, meditation, being creative. There's so many things. That's like my personal list. Obviously everyone's is going to be different, but just think of like a situation that you left and you like felt re-energized and you like felt like yourself and you know, felt like energy was just being thrown at you. And really focus on those and just commit to maybe doing one of those a week, you know? These are hard times. Life is hard. So we need to like really give ourselves grace that if you're feeling stuck, know that I wrote this because I am with you, okay? This year has been a challenging season to say the least. And so, you know, hopefully you guys take these tips. And I would love to hear if you try them out or if they worked for you or any other ideas that you guys have. We are a Blush community. We love you guys. We want to make sure that we're sticking together and that you guys feel supported through this wild year. So, mwah, I love you all. See you next Friday.